Hello everyone, it's me, Instrumental Coach. So today I want to do a video around choosing your career. I found this very important, particularly during my career coaching, that sometimes people fail at the beginning of choosing their career. So today I'm doing a quick video that is aimed at giving you advice and making some recommendations on how maybe you can start as early as at the beginning of your career to make sure you do the right thing about choosing your career journey. So, in terms of your career journey, I recommend that you do self-awareness. That's the first thing I recommend. I recommend you start with self-awareness. Self-awareness journey is a journey where you focus entirely on yourself and you focus consciously about your personality. It's very important that you do an honest mirror on yourself, looking at what personality you are, what environments make you thrive, what environments you are not happy or you get drained that when you are in. This is very important so that we make sure that you know yourself quite well. For example, the other thing you need to look at is the environment itself or the people in the environment. Do you thrive more when there's a group of people around teams in an open environment? Or are you one of those that want to work alone in the room, locked up with your computer 24/7 and you become most productive? So it's important to look at which environment outside yourself that you are happy in working in. Then the next thing is your personal values. Your values are important in terms of the career that you choose. Your values in life will also talk to the organization culture that you will work in. It's important that you know your values as a person from your personality so that you can choose the career that will talk to your personal values, and also you will look at organizations that have got the same values that are connecting to your personal values. That's very important to ensure that when you are working in an organization, for example, in a corporate space, you are working for an environment that is connecting to you because the values of the organization and your personal values are connected. Those are the three things that are very important around the self-awareness journey to make sure that you understand yourself very well in terms of where you fit in and what type of people you fit in and what your personal values are. That is so important because it plays a big role on your passion and ultimately your purpose fulfillment. So you need to be self-aware and very, very cautious about your personality. Now let's move to the second thing. The second thing is about identifying your strong points. Here I'm talking about soft or technical skills that you have. This is more of skills that are soft, for example, your time management, your self-belief, your confidence. Those are the things that tell you which type of career that you would probably fit in that is in line with your personality. So it's important to take a look at those things. And more so, identify the skills that come naturally with you. For example, there are people that are managers, sales managers specifically, because they love selling. So if you've got that skill of selling naturally, if you've got that skill of communication naturally, if you've got that skill of writing naturally, then try and follow a career journey that talks to the things that come naturally to you, because then your job will be easier because these are the things that you wake up every day and still enjoy doing regardless of the circumstances. The next one, which is the third one, is about doing research. You have to research about the career that you are curious in or the career that you think is ideal for you. And more so, you need to narrow down to at least 3 jobs that you believe are the jobs that you aspire to do in your life. Now, in your research, you need to check these jobs and identify their connection to the personality that you are and the environments you would like to work in. And the simplest way to do this would be about registering on the career websites. And here you do some alerts, specifically choosing these 3 jobs titles that you've chosen. Choose these 3 job titles and create alerts so that you can get notifications when a new job comes out around these titles. The most important thing about this is not really about even applying. It's about looking at those job alerts and specifically looking on the job to see what is the demand out there. How popular is this job? And secondly, what are the requirements? What are the most popular requirements about this job? That helps you to understand this requirement, to be able to align it with your personality. As part of that research, do a lot of reading. A lot of reading will help you to get a deep understanding of how you will continue to grow in this job. This is an essential aspect of a career journey, because you want to make sure that the job or the career that you are choosing has got longevity. You don't want to choose a career that will be boring for you in 3 years' time. You don't want to choose a career that doesn't talk to your personality, because in 3 years' time, you will no longer want to do that particular job. So deep research around the longevity of that particular job or that particular title will help you to realize how long you can last in this job. Does it have long-term goals? Has it got a lot of opportunities for you to grow without changing the career? That is essential. It's of utmost importance, because that is what will make you to be able to grow within the same career journey, but moving up the ladder. Last but not least, which is the 5th one, connect on social media. There are social medias that are like your LinkedIn, your Career Junctions. You can have an app on your phone, and in those apps, it's important that you connect with them and specifically search for these job titles that you are aspiring to be. Again, here the purpose is to check out there as to what is the demand about this job that you are interested in the future, and more so, what are the requirements as the job evolves, because we're living in the world of technology. Things change. The role's demands change. So to keep up with what is required on the role is then by going through social media to see what are the latest requirements about this role that you aspire to have in your career. I hope these tips and recommendations were important, particularly if you're at the early stages of your career, to make sure that from the onset, you are choosing the most ideal career. You are not going to regret yourself 4-5 years down the line that you are in the wrong career. I get a lot of these inquiries when I do my career journey consultation or my career coaching. This is the reason and what has triggered me to do this quick video that is helpful to everyone, to make sure that you choose the most ideal career from the beginning. I hope this was helpful. That's it for today. Goodbye.